Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Girl Streamer channel. Nice to see you. It is a bit early or really late, it really depends where you are. For me it's a bit early, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I understand it might be 5 o'clock in the morning for other people, or even worse, times where people should be sleeping. Regardless, today we are going to play some Morrowind, and we are doing the Perma-death edition. What that means is we have a number of conditions for that game. The character that we have now has been rolled the last time I streamed Perma-death, and we ended up, it's 2 for you. I understand, I totally get it, 2 o'clock. I mean, you really should be sleeping. I'm glad you're here. Don't get me wrong, I'm really glad you're here, but that's a crazy time. What is that? There's a scroll in the middle of it. Alright. So what it means is, permadeath, we roll, it's completely random. We have a whole series of goals and a whole series of handicaps. We spin a wheel. There's about 30 of them. And for this character, we got the following handicaps. This character is not allowed to use potions. So no potions. That's a nasty one, honestly. And the second handicap, we are not allowed to use any of the combat skills. Now what it means is, if I open the character sheet right there, you see we have all kinds of skills, and each of them is either combat, magic or stealth. Combat skills include all the weapons except the short blade, which is actually a stealth skill, and all the armor except the light armor, which is also a stealth skill. So that's quite a handicap, but we are hoping that's not going to be too much of a problem. As far as the goals for this character, we have 2 goals. We want to do the temple pilgrimage. So clearly we are starting as a temple acolyte. We want to join the temple as soon as possible. But also the second goal, the second win condition that we have, we want to complete the Daedric princess quests. So how do we go from the tribunal, temple, tribunal, that's the same creed, and then go to worship the Daedra. We'll see how that progresses. You're saying your computer is a little laggy, you exit out of tab, so you have to reload the page. No worries. Right now we are level 1. I only just created that character once we got the goals and the handicapped, and we decided to go for a mage. That is one of the rules. And thank you so much for the follow. There's a follow on my channel. Okay, oh my goodness, it gets so confusing between the girl streamer alerts and mine. Thank you so much for the follow on my channel, whoever you are. I really appreciate it. Where was I? Yes, one of the rules of permadeath is that we only use vanilla classes when you create a character in Morrowind and in Oblivion. Not so much in Skyrim, but when you create a character, either you select a pre-made class with a set of major skills and minor skills, or you create your custom class. Permadeath, we go for vanilla classes. So I picked the mage, seeing as I cannot use combat skills, I went for someone who's really, really, really good with spell casting, and I'm really, really hoping that my restoration is going to be enough to keep me alive, because I can't drink potions, and in the middle of a fight, potions are really the best. That being said, we have a number of mods that are there to make the game a little more challenging and a little more interesting. One of them, well, it's not really going to show right now. We have the difficulty bar here. So some people like to crank that up and go all the way to the hardest setting, where, I mean, already as it is, as level 1, a rat can kill you. I don't have that. However, what I have is a little nifty mod that makes it so that as I level up, the difficulty increases. The formula is very simple. The difficulty is going to be twice my level. So at level 10, the difficulty will be 20, and it progresses like that. I like that. It makes it so that you want to level up to be stronger, but you don't want to level up so much because, you know, then the game gets more challenging. So we're a mage. We have stuff we want to get rid of, actually. We really do not care for alchemy apparatus because we're not allowed to drink potions, so we're certainly not going to make them. Apart from that, I think I'm quite happy with what I've got. I got a single arrow. I don't know where I got that from. Shoes we can sell, that's good money. Now the stuff that we have in our inventory is some very basic things. I'm hiding some of it, just give me a sec. There we go. This quest journal goes with a mod that gives us sort of a little bit like in Skyrim, you know, where you can always get the same quest for the Thieves Guild. It sort of does that, but you get quests from alchemists, you get quests from traders, you get quests from Imperial Guards and the arena. But it's sort of the same idea that you can just repeat them over and over and over again. So that's a way for our character to make an honest living, essentially. Though I'm not sure we'll be using that. Really depends on each character. This is a covered bedroll that goes with Frostwind Survival Guide. This is a mod pretty much like Frostfall in Skyrim. This is a mod where when you're soaked, you have all kinds of bad things happening to you. When you're cold, or you can actually die of cold. You can make your fire camp, you can make your tent, you can cook, all kinds of things, and the mod is still being developed, so that's something to look forward to. That adds to the difficulty, obviously. Though if you don't just cross rivers and if you're careful, you know, you shouldn't just die. You know that I will do good because you believe. Is it a sort of a I believe? I'm good. But that's a very scary time. Level 1 is like I've lost characters at level 1. Seriously, I've lost characters. They never made it to level 2. That's pretty scary. We'll see how it goes. This one is a full mage, so she's got loads of things. We're gonna keep some food, but not ingredients. So crab meat is something we can eat. Cuddle, I think we can eat. Rat meat, sadly, we can eat. And screep jerky, we can eat. Alright. What do you have? A minor sanctuary coin. I am so buying that. These are a set of enchanted coins, sorry. When you carry them, you have a little buff, tiny buff, like +1 to a skill or +1 to a stat. It's not much, it's just a lucky coin you can carry around. Okay, give me the money. And let's get out of there. We do have a companion here, a Alaric. My companion, much like myself, is is gonna have to be careful because the moment he dies, he's dead. There's no reload in Perma-death. So, fingers crossed. You know what I could do though? I could get him a potion. I'm not allowed to drink potions, but surely, and that's restore magicka. No restore health potions. Too bad. Well, it's gonna have to be careful. I'm gonna buy these because they're food and they're cheap. Yeah. I'm trying to see all of the streamers too, so if I do see them again, I'll be known as nice. Definitely. I mean, that's one of the great things with the girl streamer channel, because there's a bunch of us streaming. You can actually get to know, pretty much everyone. Alright, so here we are, outside of Seydanine. As far as texture replacers go for this install of Morrowind, we had a stream a while ago to make this game. I decided with the viewers of the mods that would be best for permadeath and so on and so forth. And for the effects are quite loud, I think. Or is it my footsteps? Yeah, footsteps too loud. It sounds like I'm an... Yeah, that's better. Like I'm an elephant jumping, which just won't do. Anyway, journal-wise, we were dropped off the boat. We have been given a mission. We did find a corpse. No, put little river there. I'm gonna dip my toe in there, and then I'll be wet. We don't want that. We did discover a corpse. That's a vanilla quest, and I am playing an Altmer, a tattooed-faced Altmer. And if anything, I think she's a low abiding person. So we did find a corpse. We did find the money. We are going to report it. Wow, this guy is eyeing me like nobody's business. Okay, let's go to the authorities and report that murder that we've discovered. Pretty dark in here. Yeah, I think it's good for you. Let me see if I can just get there, the mic out of sight. Tell me if my voice grows too distant, but I'd rather the mic was out of sight. Yeah, murder of Processus Vitellius. Murdered. What a waste. Processus was a good man. I had been wondering why I hadn't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and this sort of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money he collected? I hate to be so callous, but I do have a job to do. Yes. We are. Wow. So, moral compass of this character. Good. Or kind of honest. It isn't an earthquake, it's an elephant. Exactly. I tricked it down. I was really quite loud. You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated. I can tell you that. I won't forget this, Evangeline. In fact, if you're looking for some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murderer of Processus punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and the Census and Excise Office will pay you 500 septims. Good. Good, we're happy with that. I mean, it's a quest that we could do right now. That way, when we head out to the big city, we already have money. The mic is good, but the more you talk, drowns out the noise of what sounds like rain. That was the kettle boiling. Tea is being made, but now it's done. There. You see, this guy is an Imperial Guard, and from Imperial Guards I can get bounties. And the bounty is on what? The Dwemer may have disappeared, but they left their creations behind. Various steam-powered animunculi still haunt the local ruins, taking the form of spiders, spheres, and humanoid. To reduce the threat to travelers, a bounty has been issued on all Dwemer animunculi. Alright. The good news is you can make... I know, I run with cappuccino. Well, you know, to each their own. To each their own. Live and let live, right? Dwemer animunculi, for me right now at level 1, they're definitely too nasty. Even though I have a bunch of spells. I've never played a mage. I have used magic with various characters, but never as my main skill. We'll see how that goes. I do have a couple of things. Yeah, this, but that's touch, so I need to walk up to the enemy to do a touch spell, which is dangerous, because before I can cast my spell I can just get killed, and my health is only 30, meaning I'm very squishy. Very, very squishy. Thunderball, now that's interesting. Shock damage on target. So if I can see my enemies far enough, I can cast my spell, possibly run away, run around in circles screaming, and cast my spell every once in a while. I have this chai tea late mix. It is good. It's really nice. I like the chai tea latte. Okay, my thing is latte, but chai tea is nice. Chai tea latte, even better. As long as you have the
chai tea late mix.
Latte. Latte. Thanks for watching over the stream and making sure no mistakes are made. You tea drinker. Sorry for the interruption. Right. Anyway, Dwemer creatures right now a little too nasty. I've already searched that. This is how I got a ring for a certain... yes, this guy. This guy talked to me. I have a quest. I need to go to Balmora. There it is. I have to go to Balmora and find Caius Cosades. I have been given the option by a Dumner, that's the guy right here, to actually go to someone else. So it's an opportunity to defy the Imperials who imprisoned me. My character is an Altmer. This is Morrowind, so that happens way, way, way before the events of Skyrim. We know that events of Skyrim, Imperials and Altmers, especially the Thalmor, you know, they don't really love each other. But so far, at this time, this is the third era, they're sort of, you know, they're not best friends, but they get along quite well. So I'm not sure if I want to be against the Empire or not. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. These guys also give me the opportunity to do some honest work. Crab hunting, no, I don't want to hunt crabs. It's a good way to make a little bit of money because you can sell crab meat. The thing is, crab meat is edible, and I need to eat. It's one of the things. All right, you need to sleep because that's what my foot is doing. Okay. Well, hope to see you soon. Thanks a lot for stopping by, even though it's so late/early for you. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Hope to see you soon and have a lovely night. Hector wants ectoplasm. That's good money. Yes. Alright. We will hunt ghosts. I have no need for ectoplasm myself. I can afford to pay you for any number up to 20. Honestly, I doubt I will get 20 ectoplasms. That's a lot of ghosts to kill, but we'll try. We do not do alchemy, so we're not going to bother with picking up the ingredients and all that. Which is going to save us a little bit of time. Now, do you think I will be able to collect these? This is so frustrating. One of the things that's really interesting. Have a good day. I need to sleep. I'll keep the type open. Well, that's lovely. Thank you. One of the things that's I want to say unusual, but when you start the game in Morrowind, you start with basically nothing, very little instructions. But the thing is, all around Seydanin, that's the place where we are, there's actually objects scattered everywhere. I resisted magic. Did I? I'm tired. Now I'm thirsty and hungry. And that's a problem. Okay. For thirst and hunger, we can cook, but we just need empty bottles. So we'll have to look around and try to get empty bottles. What do you know about the murder? Processus murdered? No! Tell me it's not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I will do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice, and never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilnith about his taxes. He thought Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous. Processus wouldn't have done such a thing, I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, friend, and if you find out what became of Processus' rings, it would ease my heart. Okay. That's good. There's bottles right there, but, you know, they're owned, so I'm gonna try and stay away from them. That's booze. I mean, I can drink alcohol for my thirst. You know what? That bread is gonna grow stale if I don't pick it up. I'm not going to steal the book, okay? I read it a little bit. Just taking things I really need. Food. I'm not going to steal it. I mean, how am I going to hide it in my robes anyway? And this woman, I've taken her stale bread and possibly rotten eggs. You're welcome. I think we'll leave it at that. We need bottles. We need bottles so that we can fill them up with water, otherwise we're gonna be very thirsty. For now, I believe I can, there we go, do that. So thirst is not a problem anymore. I can have my bread. And I am still slightly hungry. Bread and an egg. There we go. I'm still gonna get some extra bottles of water, especially if I'm going to travel. There should be a couple of them down there. Huh. Hound meat. I'm not gonna need those ingredients. Wait. Can I eat ash yams? I believe yes. I believe ash yams are good to eat. Rat meat, definitely. I'm gonna have to make myself, damn it, not a single bottle. I'm gonna have to make myself a list of honestly, it's hardly theft. They were gonna go to the junk. I'll take the bread and the crab. That's it. That's the least they can do. They just released us from a long journey on a boat. I believe this meal has been set up for me as I disembarked. There's no other explanation. Let's confront foreign Gilnith, which is also incidentally going to be our first battle. If I use acid touch, because the guy lives there. Yes. So as you can tell, this is pretty narrow. I can forget about my target spells. The guy is going to be on to me, like he's going to take a step and start punching me in the face. So I would go for, this is target. 15 points, I will never fail, that's good. But 10 points, I think that's better. I suppose I can first use that on myself to have a bit more defense. What do you want? Well, I want you to tell me about the murder. That Fetcher, you damn right I did him in. And a good thing too. He was scheming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed the bastard and left his body out there to rot, with all his ill-begotten gold still on him. I think I'm gonna trust the lady in the lighthouse. There is no excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided. And then, you're one of them, huh? Come to kill me? Well, give it your best shot, High Elf. I've no problem spilling more of the blood of the Emperor's lackeys. You resisted the magic? No! Okay, will you resist that? I am screaming like a baby. Will you resist that? Problem is, you see the green bar? You can't see it right now. There it is. You see the green bar, that's my fatigue, and the moment it goes down, he will have punched me so much that I'm going to be exhausted and I'm going to fall to the ground. At that point I won't be able to do anything, so basically he needs to die before I get too tired. Hello, welcome to the stream. Bat to the Ben. Alright, I'm good, thank you. Just getting started, still sipping my latte for the day. This is my first fight with this character. And I'm really hoping it goes well, because there's no second chance. So, you know, fingers crossed. What else can I do? I still have shield, but I got a feeling that shield increases my defense, but it doesn't help me against his fists. So that's not really good. Summon Scamp. Because I'm tired, you see, before when I started I had 100% chance to cast my spell successfully. Now I'm getting tired, so not so much. Do I have Second Wind? Come on, let me cast it. Or die. Okay, that works too. I just managed to cast the spell to restore my fatigue as Alaric took care of the guy. Processor's ring, yes. I don't care for the rest, really. Not edible, so I won't bother with it. Bottles, yes. Though I should be careful to not carry too much. How is the day, night for you? Back to the Ben. I have no idea what time it is for you. Mercantile, I can take the book. I mean, I can take everything in there. The authorities are gonna come, clean the place. And seeing as I did the job, I might as well take whatever I need before the guards come in and help themselves. I think it's fair. Let's fill those bottles with water. Thank you. Good. Now I have 10 bottles. That should be enough to travel, you know. All right. We can use the money. I heard you had been asking around about his murder. I'm glad to see this matter brought to its completion. Here's your reward, Evangeline. Good to see that there's still some citizens who understand their loyalty to the Emperor. Am I loyal to the Emperor? I guess I am. Let's get rid of the book. That's gonna be a little bit more money. I'm not one of those Altmers who will one day become Thalmors. I'm just a noble kind. Still, you know, all about being superior and cleverer than anyone else. Hello, Ariel. And Altmer, just like me, we're very, very good friends. I want to sell that book. I will have no need for it. I can get more food. Scrolls. No, I'm not going to buy scrolls. They're expensive and hopefully I'll be able to cast spells. I can get boots for my companion though. They might not be the best boots around, but that's something. Special discount for a fellow high elf? Thank you. Alright, Alaric. Look what I got you. Boots. Now, why on earth... Oh, I see. He just doesn't have any weapon. Let's talk, Alaric. What are you good at? I'm a warrior and I use hand to hand. Okay, that's a bit my fault there. When I created the character, I set a few things to random. So I have this random companion who turns out to be a warrior, and his favorite weapon happens to be his fists. Fair enough. He's a Nord, and you know, Nords really enjoy a good fight, a good fist fight. Actually, you know what? Let's have you walk around without the helmet. And if you are going to become any good with your fists, buddy, I can't give you those. The thing is, he starts with 5, level 5. That's really, really nothing. I'm not sure how the specialization work. Does it mean his skill is going to improve faster for hand to hand? I really don't know how that works. But alright, we'll let him use his chosen specialization, which is fight with his fists. Let's get rid of that and that. Crab meat, always. Lockpicks, no. I don't use thieving skills. Extra bottles, maybe? For the road. Alright. We're good to go. We do have a mission to get some ectoplasm, meaning we could go and explore the few tombs around here. But I'd rather not, because most games start in Seydanine. We'll come back to Seydanine. We'll explore the tombs around Seydanine eventually. Oh, buddy, you're gonna have to keep up. Especially as my athleticism skill goes up. Just give me a second. I'm gonna move the health bar. Let's say I'll put it there. I moved it because otherwise it would be right behind me, and well, you don't want to miss when I'm about to die, do you? Let's go there. Oh, the ring, damn it. I knew I was forgetting something. Crap. I feel wet. Giving me an extra weakness to shock. As an Altmer, spells are gonna kill me. Weak to magicka, weak to fire, weak to frost, weak to shock. Of course it means I have like a boatload of magicka myself. In the meanwhile, well, hopefully I'm gonna live long enough to cast my spells with my incredible amount of magicka. Fingers crossed. Okay, lady. Allow me to return to you the ring. Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Evangeline. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually travelled with a couple when he was doing his job, but he didn't the last time, if only he had. And I got 2 restore health potions, which I personally cannot use, but hopefully Alaric is gonna be smart enough to drink them. We're hoping. We'll see. Alright. We're ready to head out. We can either take the road or we can take a Sills Trader, which is going to be definitely faster and safer. Let's not go through the river again. Also, it's night time. It's gonna start to get pretty cold. And I don't think I want to venture out in the night in the cold, even though I have Alaric with me. But as it is, Alaric is probably worse than I am at fighting. Yes, please take me to Balmora. Yes, just for me, indeed. It's pretty chilly, pretty cold. We're in Balmora, where there's a couple of things we can do. What's wrong with my agility? I am tired. No, I'm chilly, of course. A couple of things we can do. We can go and talk to Caius Cosatus, which will get us started on the main quest. So far, we're pretty much Imperial friendly, so I suppose we might go along with that. We definitely want to join the temple, because we need to do the pilgrimage. And I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to join the Guild of Mages and or House Telvanni. House Telvanni is all about magic as well, magic and knowledge, which is a pretty good fit for an Altmer. Except they are definitely not pro-Imperial. Decisions. Let's think about that one. We have something to eat, something to drink, and we start warming up a bit. Hello. I will take a bed for the night. Thank you. And if you have something yummy to eat, yeah, bread. And we're feeling cold. I think there's nothing like a little bit of alcohol just to warm up. We don't want to drink too much because then you know, we get drunk and then we get addicted, and that's really not fun. Now we're a little tipsy, but that's okay, we can totally handle that. Ah yeah, there we go. Alaric, you're gonna stay outside. Sorry, buddy. We are slightly tipsy. It's 11. There we go. We can start early in the morning. I am sober. Woohoo! And we are well rested as well. There's a couple of mods that are going to influence survival in the game. There is bare necessities that makes me need to eat, drink and sleep. And if I don't do those things, then my stats are going to be lowered. Together with that, we have Frostwind. That is going to give me a well-rested bonus, much like you get in Skyrim, and a well-fed bonus if I cook myself. So between those two, You know, I try to get the bonus when I can and avoid the bad things as soon as possible, or yeah. Guild of Mages. I'm still on the fence about joining House Telvanni. It's pretty crowded in there. Hello, Ranis. I do wish to join the guild. Yes. You are now a member of the Mages Guild, which reminds me, and I think I keep forgetting to install it. I want to add a mod that makes the guild requirements a lot more strict. Meaning, the way it is right now, I believe if I go to the Guild of Fighters and I say I want to join, they'll probably let me, even though, you know, I don't have a weapon. I've never used a weapon. My skills, I mean, look at that. My skills for most weapons is 5. It's just ridiculous, and they're gonna let me join. And I don't want that. Now that I am a member, I have access to all those things. Thank you. Would you have duties for me? No duties for an associate. Okay. I should talk to Ajira. Was I given... I was not given a robe. Oh. Okay, Ajira, let's talk, you and I. I want duties. Yes, Ajira has duties for you. Before Ajira can be a journeyman in the Mages Guild, Ajira must study local mushrooms. Silly me, I should have picked them up, like all of these mushrooms. You find them in around Seydanin. And because I decided I didn't want to do alchemy, I didn't bother with picking them up. Alright, all of these mushrooms. Now, Ajira is an alchemist, so she could give me experimental alchemy mission. We'll take one for the sake, you know, of trying it. But I already know that the reward for these missions is a special potion, and I can't use them. Okay, let's do that. You want me to get you Corprinus spores, Comberry root, muck resin, and holy spines. Most of these are not too hard to get. Corprinus spores, that's mushrooms, and we're going to pick them up right now for the first quest I've been given. Comberry roots, we do find comberry bushes when we travel from Balmora to the Bitter Coast, so that's fine. Muck resin, again, I can find that. However, holy spines, I need to go to Solstein to find them. So let's say that's the last thing we're gonna do. Prrr, did you just purr at me? Prrr, Ajira. Okay, this is all fine and dandy, but what we really want is to drink. There we go. And normally, I believe I am entitled to... There we go. Ah, yes, thank you for reminding me. As a member of the Mages Guild, you will receive your first mage robe. Take good care of it, for you cannot acquire another. However, once you are at least a journeyman, you may visit Falaine Strathronia, who is the guild provisioner located at the Caldera Guild Hall. She can sell you robes focused on each school of magic if you meet certain requirements. Thank you. For now, I'll be very happy to wear this one. It looks gorgeous, and I believe it gives me even more magicka. Like, I need more magicka. I'm hungry. It's a good thing I bought bread. Let's have some. Alright, officially a member of the Guild of Mages. Those should be quests that I'm able to handle. And more important, for this is one of our win condition, temple. We have to do the pilgrimage, which is reasonably easy to do, even with a low level character. With a bit of luck, a bit of intervention, it's totally doable. I'm not too sure. You are not the one. No, we need to find, I think, a lady in the lower levels. I think, who is going to invite me to join the temple. No, not the kid. You? No, not you. Hello, Sania. Okay, then it's the upper level. Not too many options, are there? Fine, I will not steal from the temple that I'm hoping to join. No petty... Oh, she's the one. No petty thievery. That's the rule. You have a promising look. Perhaps we could use you. Do you wish to join, or shall you hear the doctrine first? I want to join. You are now a layman of the temple. Welcome, Sister Evangeline. I am one of several masters you can go to get duties if you perform well. Advancement in the temple is not out of the question. And before, we need to do the pilgrimage of the 7 graces. Take this book, The Pilgrim's Path. It describes where the pilgrimage sites are. After you have completed these pilgrimages, speak with me again. I should warn you that while most of these are easy, the pilgrimages of Ghostgate and the Ruddy Man are more difficult. You may wish to do those last. Thank you. So, looking at the book. My journal's been updated. Brilliant. First, we want to go to the Field of Kumu, which is good because I can get some muck there. So I can get one of those ingredients. And what happened at the Field of Kumu? Here Lord Vivek met a poor farmer whose guar had died. The farmer could not harvest his muck without his guar, and he could not provide for his family or his village. So the Lord Vivek removed his fine clothes and toiled in the field like a beast of burden until the crop was harvested. It is at the Fields of Kumu we go to pray for the same humility Lord Vivek showed on that day. I remember on Tumblr there were some funny comics describing that, showing the face of the farmer going, no, you don't have to do that, and Vivek saying, yeah, sure, just throwing away his clothes and toiling naked in the field. The Fields of Kumu are west of Suran. I know where they are, so we're good. Clothes. We've joined the Guild of Mages. We've joined the temple. I'm going to postpone going to see Caius Cosades because I'm still not sure where we stand. See you later, love. So instead, I'm gonna go towards the Fields of Kumu, harvest the ingredients that I need, and walk back to the bitter... Oh, wow. And my game just crashed. Like that. Walk back to the bitter coast and get the last mushrooms that I need. Okay. Fortunately, like you may have noticed that I didn't save a single time. It's because I've gotten really lazy. We have this amazing mod, Sophisticated Save System by Null Cascade, that saves my game every 5 minutes or so. That's not good. It crashes exactly at the same spot. Which means it's not a random crash. Let's try that again. I still want to use this save. And what could it be in Balmora? Especially when I've already walked through the city. Well, that's not good, people. Okay, let's try to use a teleportation spell. I believe I have a couple of them. I mean, otherwise I do have other saves. Let's try an earlier save and see if it crashes at the exact same spot. If it does, then I'll seriously worry. It doesn't crash at the exact same spot. Is it upset because I am now a member of the temple? Is the game telling me no? Don't believe them. The temple is deceitful. Okay. Moving on forward then. Let's join the temple. I should remember to jump to increase my fitness, if nothing else. Yes, join the temple, join the temple. Duties, 7 graces, pilgrimage. The sound for the jump sound, I still find it pretty loud. Really, it stands out a bit too much. Okay, Mysteries of Morrowind. Mysteries of the Elder Scrolls in general. Why would the game crash at a certain point and then not? Alright, we are going to the Fields of Kumu to do our first pilgrimage, and as we do that, there are bugs in the city, not surprising. As we do that, we want to pick up muck, cumberry and mushrooms, every mushroom we find. One thing is for sure, I still don't know how we stand, you know, with the Empire or against the Empire. We are definitely not with the Kamanatong. They're thugs, their methods are not just ruthless, but they're not refined at all. And we are an Altmer. So whatever we do, it has to be with good manners, with good taste, and with elegance, possibly. We'll try to not die with elegance and not die at all. Maybe I should reduce the long distance a little more, or have a little more fog. I know it's so impressive when you can see, you know, very, very far, and you can even see the Red Mountain. But you know what? Allow me to get the flowers as well, because we know that Ajira is gonna ask for flowers. So, to save us an extra trip, picking up flowers, let's do that now. I don't remember exactly. I don't need the corporal. Heather for sure. And just one, so I'm definitely picking up too many, but we can sell them. That's an honest way of making money. I have so much magicka, I think I can afford to just cast spells for practice, and I'll still have enough for a fight. Of course. Whee! Look at me leaping. It's a good thing I have a spell to help me, because it's really not that impressive. There's no reason for us to go into the mine. We're gonna need these yellow flowers. The pink ones, I've already taken some. Cumberry root, that's what I need for the special alchemy mission. So I don't need to harvest cumberry anymore. Stone flowers, yes. And this lady right here. Hello, please can you help me? I've lost my way and cannot find the holy place for which I'm searching. Tell me all about the holy place. Yes, the fields of Kumu. I am on a pilgrimage to the holiest of places. But I seem to have lost my way. Perhaps you can help me find it. Surely you know this area better than I. No, we don't really know the area better, but we're going there, so you can tag along. And she's now following me, which reminds me, we have this very, very handy mod. Essentially, that's in case you lose your companions, you can summon them back to you. Admittedly, this can be abused. But I'm keeping it even for the permadeath play, in case, you know, escort missions, they can get really quite stupid, really quite annoying. So I'd rather have it. I'd rather be able to summon companions again. Let's practice a little bit of that. Willow and Thur. I think I probably have all the flowers now. How long does this last? 5 seconds. Good, good, good. It's just how you make your journeys a little more fun. You just go, oh, oh. That's right. Oh, for this character, I should totally install the mod. I have a mod with a custom voice, and it's just great for a spellcaster. I'll have to remember to do that for tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Sunday. Hello, Maury. Begging your pardon, have you seen a bandit nearby? I must find him. Yes, I was just walking along here, minding my own business. Suddenly, a bandit jumped at me from behind. He was a dark elf, a strong, dashing dark elf. He didn't harm me in any way, although he did take my jewels. He was quite gentle, and he talked to me for what seemed like forever. You want your jewels? What's that? No, never mind the jewels. I just want to find the bandit again. He was charming and funny, and I simply must see him again. His name? Nellos Altmer, a name that will stay on my lips for eternity. Perhaps you can find him for me. Please, I cannot leave without knowing if he could ever love me. I have nothing to offer in return, but could you not help me for the sake of love? Sure. Even though Maury, I'm sorry to say, but Maury I think she's silly. What can I say? Just give me a second. I'm going